How to screenshot on Mac all 5 methods. If you use a Mac regularly, chances are you already know at least one way to take a screenshot. Now, usually people know the basic shortcut, which is this in front of you, Shift, Command, and 3. But what most users don't actually realize is that the Mac operational software actually includes multiple screenshot methods, each designed for different situations. Some methods are going to capture the entire screen. Some let you set a specific area. Some can record a video, and others are designed for workflows like tutorials, presentations, or content creation. So in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you all 5 major screenshot methods on Mac, how they work, when to use them, and some hidden features most people are completely going to miss. So let's start with the most common method. Now, if you want to capture your entire screen on a Mac, use this keyboard shortcut, which is Shift, Command, and 3. Now, the moment you press these keys together, your Mac instantly captures everything visible on your display. Okay, everything that is going to be on your screen, from A to Z is going to be captured. Basically, your whole screen will be screenshotted. You will also see a small preview appear in the corner of your screen. Okay, and that small preview is going to let you know how the screenshot looks. Okay. Now from there, you can actually click it to edit it. You can mark it up, you can crop it, or let it save automatically. Now by default, screenshots are usually saved to your desktop. This method is best when you need the full display, you're documenting the settings, or creating tutorials showing the entire interface. Now the second method is screenshotting a portion of the screen, which is Shift, Command, and 4. So now this is probably the most useful screenshot method for everyday use. Instead of capturing the entire screen, you can capture only a specific section. So doing Shift, Command, and 4, what will do as soon as you press it, your cursor changes into a selection tool. Now you can go ahead and drag and cross that selection tool anywhere on your screen to let it know the area you want to screenshot. Now this is going to be perfect, cropping any unnecessary content, sharing specific information, and creating cleaner screenshots. And honestly, once people learn from this shortcut, it usually becomes their default method because it is much faster than taking a full screenshot and cropping it afterwards. So, doing methods like this will actually take you through to the next step when it comes to taking screenshots because you can go ahead and capture specific areas of specific applications or maybe specific screenshots of small icons. Whatever you want to have, you can have it. You won't need to necessarily go through the whole process of opening it in a new tab and then downloading it. Now the next feature is a feature many users don't even know exists, which is basically capturing a specific window. You can capture an individual app window perfectly without manually cropping it. So press Command Shift 4 plus the spacebar. Your cursor is going to transform into a camera icon. Now, when you hover over the windows, they're going to be highlighted automatically. So click any window and your Mac captures only that application window with clean edges and transparency. Now, this is extremely useful for people that are creating tutorials, presentations, website previews, professional documentations, and a whole lot more because it creates much cleaner screenshots and gives the user the correct idea on what they want to show, what they want to provide. Now let's move to the most powerful built-in screenshot feature in Mac, Command Shift 5. Now this opens the full screenshot and recording toolbar. Okay, this is where things are going to get much more advanced. Inside this toolbar, you can capture the full screen, you can capture selected windows, you can capture custom areas, record your entire screen, and record selected portions of the screen. Now, this is especially useful for YouTube tutorials, online teaching, software walkthroughs, and screen recordings. And because it's built directly into Mac, you don't really need a third-party app for basic recording workflows anymore. And it's set on the Mojave 10.14, so you can find it in the utilities folder as well if you want to. Now, here's a more specialized method. If you're using an older MacBook Pro with a touch bar, you can actually screenshot the touch bar itself. Now, you won't find this at Apple's very own website, but what you can do is you can hit Command Shift 6. Now, this captures the touch bar instantly. Now, while fewer people use this today, it's still useful for older workflows and documentations. Also, if you use multiple monitors, all the previous screenshot methods will still work across any external displays. Now, by default, these screenshots are saved directly to desktop, but this can quickly become quite messy. Thankfully, Mac allows you to change the save location. Open the screenshot toolbar using Command Shift 5. You're going to select options, and from there, you can change where the screenshots are saved. So for example, you can save them in the Documents folder, Downloads, Clipboard, Custom Folders, and this is extremely useful if you create lots of screenshots regularly. Now, here's a workflow trick many people will never learn. You can send screenshots directly to your clipboard instead of saving them as files. Simply hold the Control key while using screenshot shortcuts. So for example, Command Shift 4 plus Control. Now, instead of saving a file, that screenshot is copied instantly. You can paste it directly into Messages, Documents, editing softwares, and emails. Now, this speeds up your workflows dramatically. And after taking a screenshot on Mac, a thumbnail appears briefly in the corner. If you click it quickly, you enter that built-in markup editor, and from here, you can pretty much draw, highlight, add arrows, add text, crop images as well. This is incredibly useful for tutorials and feedback. So, which screenshot method should you actually use? For full displays, go with Command Shift 3. For quick cropped screenshots, Command Shift 4. For clean app captures, Command Shift 4 spacebar. For advanced screenshots, Command Shift 5. And to add it to clipboard, add the Control key to each of those commands. Once you learn these properly, screenshots become much faster and more efficient. So if you found this tutorial helpful, do make sure to subscribe because we're covering more Mac workflows, productivity tricks, and creator tutorials throughout. So that is pretty much about it for this video. Thank you for watching till the end, and I'm going to be seeing all of you in the very next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.